born white instead of black. But Caucasians still talk shit behind my back. Would I jack, pack a pistol, or ever sell crack? Attack an enemy, or walk laps around the track? How would I act if one time cut me extra slack? Would I still blow my dough or be disciplined and stack? I wonder, what type of roof would I live under? My moms and pops together or my family asunder? Most likely, be close to the ones that's most likely. Spiky flat tops that dislike Spike Lee. The fact of the matter, the blacker the batter. The fatter the penis with that yak in the bladder. Would I be humble or still wild and ready to rumble? Crumble chronic and guzzle yak till I stumble. If an if was a fifth, I could knock it down swift. And that ain't an if or a myth. But what if, what if? What if Pops would've never copped that house for sale, and instead bought one with a Damu's dwell? I can tell, I just know myself too well. I be still banged out, giving keyways hell. When I fail with the big homies coming post bail. And Michelle, will she still be in the Norvale or my mail? Would I still prevail in them shootouts and love to smell the discharged shells? I bet I'd still be a ride on the set. Squabbing, can't stand to see the homies on the wet. Whacked out, looped up so much he black out. Would I ride in a county jail ride or tracked out? Hit the blood module or walk the main line? Claim mine with tattoos, throwing up gang signs. What if Pac would've never fell in love with a Glock? Would we still had these thugs that bang from no block? What if? What if Eve would've never been deceived? Will we still rob and kill, fornicate and thieve? I believe it'd be perfect with no purpose to grieve. Some say that I'm a dreamer and a little bit naive. What if I didn't have such a gorgeous gift? Would I have to lift boxes on the graveyard shift? Would the war be so wicked with war? Would niggas get to hang that couldn't kick it before? Would Bin Laden had a been rotten? Still hot and plotting, Armageddon on this modern day sodden? Not in a million years could we predict the pleasure if a man didn't think with his dick. Perhaps we'd be living in a world without straps, claps and kidnaps, no gangster raps. And that's the only thing that make me think twice about if being switched, cause I do it so nice. What if? Nigga don't control none of this shit. That's what if though. I've been through a few storms, but I always knew Emmanuel would see me through. He always do. It get more hard to cry every day go by. I ain't gon' lie, that's why I stay so high. I'm an artist, working at perfecting his pictures, drinking liquor when I should be searching the scriptures. I keep a lone chrome. I ain't trying to get my dome blown while I get my dome blown. I was homegrown. Mama may have and Papa may got, but I'm a man, I can't just stay at they spot. You sitting on your ass, saying you wishing you had it. I'm at my kid's school paying tuition. They say it take a village to raise them from a knee high, but drop them off and let them go live with Eli. Put food on the table, I ain't looking for help. I can bring home the bacon and cook it myself.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own.
top of all the worries that she already carried, Mom's had me by a man that was already married. That's the circumstances into which I fell. Father Abraham ain't lived with Ishmael. Keep my balance through the troubles I challenge. Such a faithful steward, always gotta double my talents. That's why I go so hard to see my whole 9 yards. Lost time, the low did more than 4 behind bars. I said it, I did it. I'm breaded, I get it, I'm with it. I'm a prophet, they just scared to admit it. I was born alone to die alone. I get high alone, and ain't nothing like your own when you buy a home. Rolling Stone might see me in Miami. No Grammy, but I'm eating and feeding my family. Made a mess. Seen so many die for less, you call it luck. Why can't it just be I'm blessed?
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone.
Can God bless a young nigga when he's obsessed with making money and murder in the process? I confess I'm dirty and dishonest. Listen to my flesh and ignore my conscience. The way I was raised ain't nothing like I am these days. 10 years ago they said I was going through a phase, but amazed a nigga ain't changed his ways. I still smokes and drinks and thanks to crime pays. The lust of the flesh got me brushing with death. I hustle too much to ever suffer the stress of being broke. I'm banged out, fuck trying to hang out, slang out the back door. I smoking my brains out, accustomed to busting, put trust into nothing but dollars and cents with dishonest attempts to make more and take more. Make no mistakes though, I'm sick in the head and I lick for the bread.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in old zone.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
There was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain, no way.
what's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
I'm here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga. Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
I can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the old zone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way to low know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing, no good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already one and it close at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie, represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all.
Yeah.
Never know
When we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Listen, come. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Puzzle and SPI. We rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, and ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century. Yeah.
and we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us. Yeah, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us, deep. As I watch this video through time, the more we watch it, the more time go past, the more people in that video no longer with us. It's crazy. The count is getting high. Rest in peace to the Keyway Christ Neighborhood Nip, my boy Josh, my boy E, Sama, Pete. They all gone. And for the subject matter of that song, that's deep. And I'm sitting here tripping. I remember the day we did that and how the homie was like, I was going through records and he was listening to beats. He was listening to shit and he picked that. And then if you check his production, selection throughout the years since then, he stayed true to that sound right there. Like them the kind of beats he rapped on. Just if you go on discography and just going by style, it's the same style of beat as Racks in the Middle. That's deep. My mama. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't even checked the pronunciation of this word, so we gonna do some old school and actually listen to it today. My mama. Bet you it's old boy though. Remember that used to be the issue. Who it's gonna be?
Promulgate.
Oh, baby. Promulgate.
Promulgate.
Promulgate. To make an idea known to many people by open declaration. To make known or public the terms of. To put into action. So we promulgate the fact that it's facts over feelings. Google gang around here. We let it be known. Oh, my mama, ain't no secret. Ain't no need of jumping into no conversation, debate, interaction, one-on-one. Okay, neighborhood Mongo, that's what it do. No need to go into no one person talking is what, a monologue, no dialogue, or none of that with no feelings and no public platform. Because if you don't realize it, everybody, and I do mean everybody, is more concerned with their feelings than they are of yours. So you gotta leave feelings for situations of personal, intimate dealings when you agree
to consider someone else's feelings. Don't nobody really give a about your feelings if you ain't known by now. Good looking, Joe Walsh. Hit that $ thing on there. Hit the like and the share, definitely. On my mama. If you ain't gonna hit the $, hit the like, the share, the subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell too. On my mama. That'll help. Yeah, it's facts over feelings. Keep it a Google. Love life. Don't get mad. Get money. Be about your marathon at all costs. That's what we do in the Black Box. Who, me? Bay Machiavelli, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, a.k.a. SPI, the West Kept Secret, the most Easty. He is I is he. The get down is a fish out. I know I got my little Cheech and Chong thing growing. Curtis told me, Daddy, say that. I'm like, Genesis twist me up, though. It's my other daughter. She do her thingery. My hairdresser 16. What you know about that? Oh, my mama. Oh, God.
Titans. So the Titans get themselves a big tackle in Isaiah Wilson from Georgia. Came from Brooklyn Poly Prep Country Day. Need a little time to adapt to the heat and the conditioning in the South, playing at Georgia, and now he'll...
I'm just saying. I don't know. I know that a lot of the males have seen it. I don't know about the females. But I could definitely feel Moms. I could feel where she coming from on my mama. Like, it's like, you remember before there was a Sierra, Russell Wilson was in a scenario similar to that. And I don't know what the backstory is, what the mama knows that we don't know, but I would be surprised to find out that the mama did that without already expressing prior to that moment what it's gonna be like. And I ain't gonna lie, Lil Mama looked a little too relieved with that hug, the way she was holding him, and I hate to be judgmental, but just for the sake of the video and analyzing it, and I'm doing this in jest and just being fun, just because I found this video funny more so than anything, because that could be the most compassionate woman in the world that's gonna do whatever you want it. He might have had struggles we don't know about, and she was all he had. We don't have no idea. But Moms was not playing. And I know my mama, and I know a lot of other mothers in our community that would have been just as bold for if they felt like that needed to be done. That was gonna be, that's legendary. Mark my words. In the future, they're going to have some new stipulations about how you can be situated when we make an announcement. Because it's too much random stuff happening on the draft that people are not expecting to happen if we don't remember the Sam's dude. I think that was one of the biggest whammies ever when he just did what he did when he got drafted. I'm like, whoa. And then for a moment it seemed like the NFL was celebrating it and the whole world was celebrating it. And then it seems like the celebration ceased. But I just think the NFL had to handle it with protocol because it's such a sensitive subject these days. But yeah, I wonder how that played out and how that's gonna play out for the future. I wonder where she'll be at the end of his let's say second year or even his first year. Wonder, obviously, the mom's influence is not weighing in as much as Moms would like, because she was there with the action to do that, and he wasn't pushing her off. But on the other hand, he also didn't grab her and do no man stuff like, no, sit here. So that's telltale too. Now watch, when that deposit hit that account, he gonna start viewing things in a whole different situation. It's gonna be decisions that have to be made. gonna have to be some decisions that's gonna have to be made. That's one thing for sure. I could say one thing. Typically, she doesn't have the typical automatic glamour appeal of those type of athletes. The kind of women they usually keep on their arm. Usually, when you see them, they be like a baddie. She seems just not shaming to anyone. She doesn't seem like she would be motivated to enter a beauty contest. That's all I'm trying to say. She just seemed like more of a down-to-earth, natural, good-looking baby, natural-looking female. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I wonder all the things that moms was considering that caused her to react like that. It could have just been the simple fact that this is his moment. It ain't about me because moms ain't there. Ain't no aunties, uncles, cousins, brothers. It's just him. Maybe they just wanted him to be able to be there. Maybe everybody else fell back that wanted to be there, that deserved to be there in order to set the precedent for her. And she still was just going to be bold enough to do that. I don't think he appreciated it because I think had he had his mind made up that he didn't mind her doing that, he would have insisted that she stayed. These draft things is getting tricky like the boy with the 2 phones. These females, they don't get it. You just empowering right now. At that moment, this man has more confidence than he has ever had in the world. He has more access. And believe you me, you are not going to challenge him at that moment and win. So you might as well start picking your battles. Oh, mama. I was wondering all that, but then you got a whole nother end of the spectrum. Oh, my mama. Now, would it matter what the female look like? Would moms have reacted the same if it was a female that looked like her right there, not knowing this is what her perspective was? Well, I'm so glad she said that because I want, oh boy, we just seen in the last video, every other young man that might find himself in a similar situation, going to a draft, and anything of that nature, going into any situation in life where you are obviously or apparently about to be on a whole nother level financially with stability and security. You have to be able to be discerning when it comes to the people that you are allowing to be in your circle. Where this female right here is a celebrity. Her name is JT. She from the City Girls. So like, I don't understand where they would create an individual, what experience she would have been through in life to be comfortable enough to get on the camera and say something so ignorant, something so backwards, something that makes so little sense. That doesn't make zero sense. That makes like negative something. It's like a -10. You sound so dumb. Oh, my mama, I don't even understand how you can be bold. She has no shame. This is what happened when you let someone who obviously character-wise has not developed to the point where they deserve anything that the world has to offer that we consider pleasurable or a reward, and somehow they acquire it. And this is the type of character that you run up against. And this what y'all gotta realize, not that everybody is feeling like this or thinking like this, but this mind frame does exist out here, young men. Pay attention, fellas. Listen to her one more time, what she was saying. Definitely, she talking about, oh yeah, she didn't play the game, the NFL game before. And this is a mind frame of a person that's not saying this all the while they dealing with you. So all the while they dealing with you, she's behaving a totally contrary manner to what she's saying right now. And then when the moment of you being whatever she thought you was gonna be, and she said don't go right, look how she was thinking the whole time. She needs to go see A Fall from Grace on Netflix. It's a good movie. She need to see it. I think that's the Harry P in that thing. I don't want to miscall things so, but it's a good movie. It's what it remind me of. But listen to this chick, bro. So, in order to be down, what you was doing? Doing a little sucky, uggy, and now you deserve to be penciled in if you don't get the Up out of here. You ain't did no suicides, no crunches, no hell week. Oh, mama, they crazy, y'all. I just, she blow my mind with that one. I don't even know what to say. But from the I hope that video is like a part of something that we don't realize, and somehow she at the end saying, ha ha ha, y'all know I'm playing, woo 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 woo. I know that got to be like a skit, a joke or something. If it ain't, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, because I just believe that just because you look decent and intelligent enough to know better, I'm gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt, JT from the City Girls, that is the portion of something else that was eventually revealed to be a joke, and you were just clowning, and you don't really think that way. You are not that ratchet, dumb, ignorant, stupid, and decrepit. I know you aren't. Oh, my mama, you cannot be.
To living down the light. To living down the light. To living down the light. To living down the light.
Act a fool for the paper, spend it wisely. See, some supposed to wanna see me win, despise me before my eyes. In disguise, ain't got no friends. Mama been advised me, instead of building me up, they minimize me. In the end, all the energy just energized me. On top of the sin and that genocide me. Same time, no kind trying to genocide me. Set tripping days, finished finally. Been behind me, go on, run that business by me. I'm a businessman with a business mind, handling business with a big ass sig beside me. Y'all know me, no sleeping, no slipping. Still hit the streets one deep and go dipping. No retreating, no tripping. Think twice before creeping on crippin'.
Cause these streets ain't playing fair. You niggas want a problem, we can take it living down the light. Your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down the light. Where niggas chucking up gang signs. Get it cracking in the summertime. Down the light. Nigga, all that shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with. Living down the light.
I handle business, keep my hand on the stizzle. By any means necessary, nigga, I'm a kizzle. The dog and the spider creeping back on the mission. So you bitch ass niggas see, don't act different. You know I'm with it cause I'm down for the cause. Fuck the police, I'm breaking the law. Big drink, big smoke, and some big guns. To let you know, motherfucker, that I ain't the one. And nigga, that but you can call me Dad Dilly, I'm the crib guy. Hard praise in the city, on crib. But see, you better not slip, you get faked down, laid down, all by the cliff. You know the locs is out, the dogs is out. You know them niggas that you let it hate with no doubt. You know it's DAT and the SPI. We represent West Coast to the day.
To living down the light. Cause these streets ain't playing fair. You niggas want a problem, we can take it. Living down the light. Your own homies that'll take you out. I pray to God that I make it out. Down the light. Where niggas chucking up gang signs. Get it cracking in the summertime. Down the light. Nigga, all this shit trick. Everywhere I go, I keep it with. To living down the light.
Fool, diggity dash. That east side like though like. On my mama. Man, I ran into some of the weirdest. I'll get to that in a minute though. Like, how long this gonna be before they let us up off this lockdown though? Like, how many of y'all losing y'all mind? I see you up in here, Scandalous. I see you, Big Boo, Monster Roo, P Nutty. What's happening? So Westy, Reg, Illusion, Alan J. What's happening? When you stick it to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the holding tank, the big homie told. You know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI bang EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mode. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Want threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bad. What up, Big Drac? Gave him back they L, cuz you did that. Love my lokes, even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych, and Lil Black. You can get it on anywhere, all digital platforms. That's EC. How long USA on lockdown? I don't think we got no, it's indefinite from what it looked like. Black Ops, what's happening? On my mama. Queen P&D, what up, cuzzo? On my mama. Never thought I'd see Daz and SPI on the track. On my mama, me either. Came a long way. On Goddard, cause of food. My mama. But that's Dad though. On Goddard. Hey, I had just thought about something. Last time I seen you, P. Diddy, you was right around the corner, huh? You still out here? You back in the city? On my mama. Just that title right there. Like, this just interested to me, man. Like, first of all, like, corpse, ice cold. Sex, temperature matters. A corpse, stiff, dry, no motion. Sex, moisture and motion matters. A corpse, no sound, no reaction. Sex, sound, and reaction matters. And then, this is a human being that supposedly has never done anything else that would say he was capable of this type of activity. Owen O'Reilly, 47, was arrested yesterday after neighbors warned authorities that the suspect was washing his naked mother with a hose in the backyard. O'Reilly's mother, Margaret O'Reilly, passed away in late 2015 unknowingly to neighbors who were surprised to see her bathing naked in an inflatable pool in her backyard while being hosted by her 47-year-old son. I saw Margaret lying naked in an inflatable pool with Owen hosing her off, described one neighbor, visibly shocked. I hadn't seen Margaret since she had left for the hospital 2 years ago, and now I see her naked, lying in an inflatable pool in her backyard. It just didn't make sense, he told reporters. At first, I thought he was fondling some naked woman in an inflatable pool, but then I realized it was his dead mother, recalls police officer James Durham. O'Reilly told officers he originally kept his mother's body to collect her welfare checks, but also admitted under pressure that he occasionally indulged in sexual activities with the corpse after trace amounts of sperm were discovered on the body. She is dead. She can't feel anything, he reportedly told Deputy Sheriff Johnson. O'Reilly also told police officers he rarely had sexual relationships with his mother's corpse, and only when he was really drunk or that his girlfriend pissed him off, he said. According to Georgia state law, a person convicted of any sexual act with a dead human body involving the sex organs of the one and the mouth, anus, penis, or vagina of the other shall be punished by imprisonment for not less than 1 year nor more than 10 years. So, your boy looking at 10 years for getting freaky. Not only with a corpse, but the corpse of his mama. Good looking, P. Diddy. That's sick on so many levels, so many ways. That's disgusting. Just remind you of the different range of types of mentalities and people that we got available to encounter in the world. You would never think in a million years that someone would be capable of doing something like that. I can't even, like my mind, I'm cursed with the fact that when I hear something, my brain turns it into like a visual. Like that's how I process information. If I hear something, read something, I don't deal with the words. The words then turn into pictures. And it's just like, damn, I'm just trying to picture. That's just disgusting. He deserved way more than 10 years, I believe. He don't need to be out on my mama. For real, Scott. Yeah, throw the book at him, boo. You got that one out perfect, huh? Hey, yo, Speak the Text heard that. It had no problem with that one. Right on, Dino, 4 corners. That's what's happening for 4 corner blocker or nah? Oh, my mama. Don't Stop, Won't Stop around here. The Low EP available everywhere, all digital platforms. This TMC up off of here. My boy Trey Legend on the hook. Rest in peace to the QA Christ. Paid the ultimate price. Neighborhood.
Overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie.
SPI
Can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
This time around, I ain't moving with a gang of homies. By my lonely, couple bad bitches hanging on me. For sure, sharpshooters on deck though. Will I ever let my foot up off these bitch niggas' neck? No. Blue Bentley getting blunted. Wonder how it come to that. Can't let a rat do me like they done my nigga Thundercat. Baymax, place nothing above my paper. Couple slugs for the haters, but I love my neighbors. Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
On the east, the streets anticipate my new release. Legendary beast. Peace to Lil Tootie Reese. 97,000 in a day's work. It hurt to read the paperwork, we from the same turf. Talking super turned up to make things worse. Passed out passes in the past, I take the blame first. Go hard when I'm cleaning up the backyard. Queerdos sound like a queen trying to act hard. I represent the truth, we don't play by the same rules. There is no competition cause I can't lose. Versus vicious, sell them like souvenirs. Blue diamonds in my ear, hella fly, boom
Overlook my
again.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Look here, the haters act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Kind of money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Straight line dollars, Del Dog dough. SPI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easy with the ends gon' bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo.
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Hear the hater act like he don't know me. One man gang, I don't need no homie. On the 7 these days, they don't even see him seldom. Ton of money, who done touch more than me and Melvin? Anybody help him? Hell no, ho. Trade on dollars, Del Dog dough. SPI spot, can't never have it. East side legend like A7 Magic. Honcho hustle. Plus see the bomb in the booth, counting coins like Chucky from Swan. How the most easty with the ends go bow down. Ballin', clowning like Benzo, wild clown. Hey, I seen something on YouTube that made me think like, bro, we might get a chance to be blessed with seeing a West Side Connection reunion. I just feel it, bro, cause I know that might not mean a lot to a lot of y'all, but it would mean a lot to a lot of others, including myself. They were one of the most powerful, successful, solid, unique groups that ever came out of the West, that just dismantled with no pre-warning, just out of nowhere, without much explanation. And it just, through the years, being privy, the whole Trinity them my niggas. I've been blessed to work with Mac 10, Ice Cube, salute to both of them. However, I've never worked with Dub C, even though I would consider myself probably closer to Dub than I am with all three, just the way things worked out in the long run. And it was always just a simple story that, you know, people that was interested understood that Mac 10, Ice Cube got into it. And without going into details of what supposedly happened, because I've heard variations of different stories. I've even talked to members of the group about it. But anyway, there was a climax to the story, or a period that supposedly set it on pause on my mama, good looking 562 Dubs, the homie, was, which anybody would say it's some weirdo shit, but supposedly whenever it was supposedly a time when Ice Cube was asked what would it take for you to get back together as a group and be cool with Mac 10, the response was supposedly he had to kiss my ring. And just because of the persona that Cube was pushing with as an artist at the time, and the way, you know, he talked about, that was part of his lyrics, bow down, kiss the ring, the Don Mega and all that. It sounded like some extremely arrogant shit to say, but perhaps because it was a part of Cube's vernacular so much lyrically at the time, it sounded like it made sense to Mac 10, and it seemed like whatever negotiation processes or possibilities that might have been going on from that point just ceased for decades. And now here it is, somewhere in social media, thanks to Hip Hop Classic Daily, y'all know I fuck with them. I'm watching a clip, and somewhere on Twitter, somebody stated that that's what Ice Cube responded when mediation was trying to happen back in the day. And Ice Cube came and made it his business to come on there and say that never happened. And then Mac 10 is saying that that was third-party information. And perhaps I would just assume, me knowing the niggas that's involved and just understanding the way things go down, I would imagine it do sound like some bullshit shit to say, but just because, you know, Cube used to say that in music so much, and he was the man, so he does have a sense of, how can I say this, humble arrogance that is necessary to be the man that he is, that if you're not there hearing it firsthand and somebody else that you consider a worthy source says, Cube said this, even though you might be shocked, it might be believable that then that nigga said that old arrogant shit. All right, I can see that. But now it looks like all these years later, it's coming out in the wash that perhaps that's not exactly what was said and intended. And I know, in both of them being sound-minded gentlemen of understanding, that I just assumed that it might be a potential reunion, because that which was actually between that is becoming to be revealed as non-existent. And I think it would be great for hip-hop. It really irritates me to death that every time I just seen the boy Ari Spears, I think it was, do an interview, but not just him. Every time they talk about the top 5, Cube name don't never come up. And then they always go to, I don't know why it don't, like, on my mama, but I think Cube deserves a spot on every top 5 list. And it's just the oversight of, I remember at one point with that nigga Jay-Z was so bold, he said we give Dre his props, but that's where it stops. I don't know, maybe I'm just too much of a hip-hop head. But I remember at one point, I was riding with the Cube and then with the whole West Side movement, because I realized, okay, they saying, because I've always been an Eastie nigga on my mama. And it's the only time I had to like jump off I couldn't push the West no more, because I never was really with that West Coast. That wasn't me, bro. Never was. So when the West Side Connection was pushing their line though, you know, they was like with the bow down as West Side. I just really was thinking, and I took it as Cube was meaning West Side, like west side of the country, east side, west coast, east coast, but he just was west side. But then in the Bow Down song, cause it's just like, you know, I'm with everything they push and they Cube like something. If you live on the west side of your town, like them other fools bow down. It was just like, that just didn't sit right with my soul. Like, why you say that, Cube? Like I had to jump off the west side from the east side. And they ain't never make them other. He said, if you live on the west side of your town, he just opened it up to include exactly what I was trying not to associate with. I'm like, damn, Cube. I know he wasn't. I don't know if it was because this is beef with Cam and Solo. I don't know what it was, but irregardless of all that, I think it would be awesome. A beautiful thing for the culture, for the coast, for hip hop in general, for the fans, to see the West Side Connection reconnect. So salute to that. If that is on the horizon, I'm with that on my mama. They should be touring, bro. That's a big old bag on Goddard. Let alone doing some new music.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Local for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it.
That's what's up at all
You
costs.
can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it.
Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. Oh yeah, I'm glad somebody mentioned banging at the party because at the West Side Connection as a whole, thanks to Sir Jinx, I was able to be on that. I think it was their second album on a record called Banging on the Party. Just like some writing and background vocal credits. It's a record I had did with Sir Jinx that when he went to play music for them for the album, they liked it. They liked the record we had done together and they chose it for their album. And they liked the structure. They didn't just like the beat. They liked the structure of the whole record. So they kept the hook. And it was like a bridge, a chant that I had did. They kept my vocals and kept it on their album on Banging at the Party. Forget who that was who brought that up, but I'm glad you reminded me of that on my mama. So in a sense, I have worked with Dub, but I don't know if you want to count that as that's work credits that I have received with the whole group. I need to, matter of fact, see how many records that project sold in the long run. 'Cause I know it's at least silver. That should be a plaque. The soundtrack, Get Rich or Die Trying, that should be a plaque. Lloyd Banks album, I'm pretty sure, although it's only on the international version, I'm pretty sure it was easier to plaque overseas than it was in the States. So I'm sure that's a plaque. I need to go see what's up with getting my plaques on my mama. Good looking, recognize that. On my mama, behind these bars, good looking. Scott Berry, they know my catalog. On my mama, Ice Cube single-handedly dismantled NW. That nigga said, God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you just wet and soft. First you was down with the AK. Now I see you on the video with Missy Lay, looking like straight bozos. Saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. When y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton, living with the whites, one big house, not another nigga's sight. Started off with too much cargo, dropped 4 niggas now making all the dough. White man just ruling. And niggas with attitudes, who you fooling? Y'all niggas just phony. I put that on my mama and my dead homies. Yellow boy on my team, so on your team, so you're losing. Hey yo, Drake, stick to producing, calling me Arnold, but you Benedict. Easy saw your ass went any quick. You got jealous when you got your own company. When I got my own company, but I'm a man, and ain't nobody humping me. Trying to sound like America's most. You can yell all day, but you don't come close. Cause you know I'm the one that flow. You done ran 100 miles, but you still got one to go. With the LENCHMOB, and y'all disgrace the CPT. Cause you getting fucked out the green by a white boy. With no Vaseline. Nigga, that shit was so hard. I never had dinner with the president. I never had dinner with the president. And when I see your ass again, I be hesitant. Now I think you a bit. Throw a house nigga in it. Yeah, that shit, boy. He was on some other. It was, yeah. On my mama. Y'all don't even know about that. A bitch is a bitch. We live from poor up rich. I still talking the exact same pitch. Now the title, bitch, don't apply to all women. But all women got a little bitch in them. It's like a disease that plagued their character, taking the women of America, and it start with the letter B. To make a girl like that think she better than me. You see, some get mad, but some just wear it. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Some just bear it. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Make it go deaf in the ear. That's why if you say hi, she don't say hi. All you the kind that think you too damn fly. Bitch, eat shit and die. It's a disease. That nigga Cube was a fool. He was one of the hardest. So, I let alone this. I ain't never heard. This is my favorite of all time. I got plenty of favorite Ice Cube verses, but this right. Any nigga that can make childbirth sound gangster with metaphors and lyrics. This is like the element of hip hop that had me really into it, to manipulate words in a creative fashion, to say something that everybody has heard 1,000 times in a way no one has ever heard, only using words that everyone has ever heard, and to be able to rhyme multiple syllables. There were a lot of elements. Cube had it all. That nigga said, that nigga got summer vacation, that nigga say. But look, okay, summer vacation, I know that one too, but what I was finna say, that nigga said, I was told, cause I didn't witness the whole act. In and out was the movement of the Bozak. It was hot and sweaty with lots of pushing. Then the nut came gushing. It was hell trying to bail to the ovaries with nothing but the Lord looking over me. I was white with a tail, but when I hit the finish line, young black male, 1 cell makes 2 and 2 cells makes 4. It's on, so now I'm an embryo, and I got a hunch that I'ma be on lockdown for 9 months, chilling with my mother to guide me, and nothing but a stomach to hide me from all that worrying bullshit. 9 months later, I elbow, pull, and kick, cause my time is up and I don't care. With one big push, I'm out of there June 15th, just my luck. In 1969, a nigga is the product. I learned how to walk and talk and all that. They put me in school, but it don't matter. Now I'm sitting in history, learning about a sucker who didn't give a fuck about me. They try to shape us, but I know Uncle Sam is a motherfucking rapist. I stopped paying attention. Ice Cube headed straight to detention. Fuck that shit. I roam the hallways. I'm sent home and I don't got all A's. A high school dropout. My father had beef, so I tried to knock Pops out. But I got tossed. He's the boss. I'm out of there. Mad cause I lost. Now being on my own is a factor. So I become the neighborhood jacker, man. Give me your car, run your jewels. Making a living, robbing fools. If I let my 9 ring out, you know, it'll make your brains hang out. So what's your fate? Am I the one you love or the one you love to hate? The wrong answer is said and he fled. I pump a lead. Now he's in the puddle of red. And this one's stuck up by the motherfucking product. Yeah, 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 yeah. They be playing with the boy Q. Sometimes I just feel like rolling out. I drop my top down. Q said it's on me to take care of the coast. Big Black Boots, yeah, that was a big time, fun time for me. Niggas don't know, man. I remember going to high school in Glendale. And I should have answered, hold on. Going to high school in Glendale. Hold that thought. Hey Wesley, can I call you back in like 7 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I remember going to high school in Glendale and 11th and 12th grade years. And I used to catch the bus. Shout out to my boy Bobby Montoya. L'Oreal, but anyway. I remember on the majority of the Ice Cube albums, back then when nigga put an album out, nigga used to read all the credits, the shout outs. A lot of times they used to have the lyrics printed out inside the tape cover, CD cover. Used to read all that. You know, I used to notice that all Cube music used to be like recorded at Echo Sounds, Glendale, California. So throughout these 2 years of catching the bus, sitting at this same bus stop multiple days a week, I always in my gut and my soul would figure, hope, or think or wish that one day I'm gonna see Ice Cube on this bus stop. And it was 11th to 12th grade, so the whole 11th grade year didn't happen. 12th grade year, going on, still hoping, wishing it. I remember one day I didn't come. Now mind you, everybody that you catch the bus with on a regular basis, you didn't told them this, and you didn't show them on the CDs and shit. They know you trying to whoop, wop, wop. They know you hoping this because you sit on the bus stop with them on a regular basis, bringing it up. And then one day I didn't go to school, like dentist appointment, something. One of them random days you miss. Come back, and they like, guess who stopped right here in front of the bus stop? They had autographs and keychains and promotional tapes, CDs, I think. CDs, singles. And it was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. That was like the most whammiest thing in my mind. So, over 10 years later, to finally walk out the hotel one day in Atlanta and see him, and then to be able to turn that into like working with him, that was like really, other than monetary acquirement and those type of things, that was really the biggest moment in my life with hip hop versus just establishing myself as an artist or an entity, or just inquiring any other type of progress. For me, just being a regular person and admiring the whole culture, and then revering one individual as superior to the whole thing, and then finally being able to encounter that individual and not only be accepted, but to be respected to where that person give you something that I don't know where you would value. Ice Cube ain't no nigga that just do no gang of features, homie. I don't know what he charged. Like, I couldn't imagine, but whatever the value of that Ice Cube feature is, he blessed me with that free of charge. So salute to that. Oh, my mama. It's hard to like even assess that or replace that or even understand what that's worth. But a nigga said I didn't deliver though.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time, I don't even like her. But I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide it and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
That's my day uno. Shout out to the homie Blue Smurf, Puto on the beat. SPI, we do what it do. It's about that time, y'all. Appreciate y'all waking and baking with me. It sure was a blessing to me here this morning and blow us a session. I didn't even think to say that this morning. Didn't nobody remind me? Didn't nobody type it in the chat? Y'all ain't even on point. Oh, my mama. I'm working right now, Scott. Writing. Oh, man. It's beyond writing these days, bro. Cincinnati, much love back to y'all. London, much love. Green the Boy, Gregory, much love. Woken Moore, Junior Loke, Big Homie Low Key, all eyes on the last dime. Much love, man. Tap in, y'all. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit the like button. Share this. Comment. Hit the notifications. Tap in. Keep it a Google. Don't get mad. Get money. Love life. Be about your marathon at all costs.
My mom always says that I have an old soul. Whatever that means. She says that while other kids worry about toys, I worry about helping those in need. I guess that's true, but I still love toys too. I think what makes me different from other kids is that I'm Riley and they're not. The end.
man, Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My name is Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
Yeah, neighborhood nigga Pussy. Giving a shout out right now to SPI in the streets. My nigga Spider Low, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and egg. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com.
Streets.net. Shout out my nigga SPI. I get back in and do it again. My nigga Roy do it again.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve involved?
Yeah. Family broken, so I stand with my niggas. Showed to every shootout, but I ran for my feelings. Time for those, I got a plan to get millions. Whoever don't agree, I see you back at the buildings. That's why I never let y'all act like a victim. That's why I never let y'all kill my ambition. You weren't built for the mission. Park my cutlass in the back of the village. Remember Tony started washing them dishes. It was all a decision. Fast died, he took a part of me with him. Heart broken like my artery missing. Just fuck all of you niggas. Team broke, they can't harvest you, nigga. Swore shit, it got a heart to it, nigga.
I used to know you were gon' fold 'em. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it be feeling like what it sound like. Now my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same about it. My life built on damage, ain't understanding, can't call family, no. Got crossed by my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion, no. My little one call my phone, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lightweight. A lot of niggas that came in with me ain't on my side today. I been trying to live with some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drink that Sprite away. So it don't feel how it feels to me. Cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and that was big for me. That's my little partner, you do that big for me. And I ain't never jumped in my feelings, I have. You wanna know you wanna fold 'em. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it be feeling like what it sound like. Now my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same about it.
Mathematical mogul, marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major break news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions, gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't making rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generation, you never save me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Puto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't feel the slide twice, cuz they crucified Christ.
I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on. Pray my son never face what I go through. Yeah. Get it, don't wear the crown right. And if it be feeling like what it sound like. Now my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just can't never feel the same about it. Life built on damage, ain't understanding, can't call family, no. Lost one of my closest, I ain't gon' show too much emotion. My little one call my phone, I pick her right away. I know I'm living wrong if it's the right way. I was too busy trying to get heavy, I was lightweight. A lot of niggas that came in with me ain't on my side today. I been trying to live with some of these songs in case I die today. Every time I need something lean on, I drank that spot away. So it don't feel how it feels to me, cause I've been through it and it did what it did to me. I trusted you and that was big for me. This my little partner, you do that big for me. And I ain't never jumped in my feelings, I have. You wanna know you want my freedom. I used to know that I could count on you. All that pressure they bestowed on me. Pray my son never face what I go through. Every nigga to get it, don't wear the crown right. And if they been feeling like what it sound like. Thought my life was a struggle and it get worse, I ain't complain about it. I just didn't never feel the same about it.
I'm out here in the A with it, fuck with my niggas. Thank you, this Hitman West shit. I'm gonna be the spokesperson for this whole Hitman West shit. Y'all know what it is, my nigga. I'm the new voice of the West. A and B, Slauson Boys, all money in. And that's what it is. We represent that. Hitman West, my nigga. We creating an outlet, connecting the dots. You know what it is. From LA to the A, all the way to NY.